What's up, gamers? Name's Jelemefer. And it seems like quarantine is making people act very differently than normal, because I actually had the courage to show off my face. So I didn't have many ideas and for many videos, and I was very bored. So I decided to make a sort of tour thingy of anything game related on my bookshelf, like games, merchandise, and the consoles that are on them. So this will take around 7 minutes. Now, let's be wasting more time. Let's go a different. Whoa, new angle. The game order is roughly chronological for each console in order, while the games are alphabetical for each single console. And if we're talking about roughly chronological, we're of course talking for the first game about games about the Nintendo Switch. You see, I have 2 games, both start with an S. I think that is what happens when a certain console price is fucking expensive. I'm sorry, but I was getting bored of that angle. Now, we'll move over to my PlayStation 3 collection, which I have a little bit more to say of. Now, we of course start with something that is just as much worth its water. We are talking about Brink. Now, this is a cheap game. Up next we have FIFA 11, the same case. I have 2 Final Fantasy games for the PlayStation 3, with these being 10 and 10-2 HD collection and Final Fantasy 13-2. Well, now why do I have 13-2 instead of 13-1, and why do I have the PlayStation 3 version of 10 and 10-2? Now the answer is simple. I do what I want, but a better reason is because 13-2 was sealed, so I know it was a good quality, and 10 and 10-2 HD collection, I didn't know what else I would get from a specific something, so I just asked for that. It could have been Fallout New Vegas. Up next we have a game I didn't really get into, because this was the first Metal Gear Solid game that I played. So that has to explain a few things. This is the best game on the my Xbox 360 collection, and I'm now also talking about the original few original Xbox games that I have in my possession. Now, it started when I bought the best game ever made from a flea market, which I also bought a few extra games from, but I'm not talking about it at the moment. And then I bought the original Xbox 360, and don't worry, it hasn't exploded yet. Now, and when I stated this, when I bought this, I also got Fallout 3 with it, which is the most played game on the system at the moment, because it's the only game that I've played at the moment. Now, but when I said that I had bought an original Xbox 360, I got from a family, the friendly family from our family, I got a lot of stereotypical games like Need for Speed 2 Underground, a lot of shooting games, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and of course GTA 4, the game everyone has in the classic collection, European version, everyone. And that's how I got most of that. This one I also got from a flea market, because I didn't know this series existed. I thought, hey, that would maybe be funny. And it was also very heavy, and this booklet is the favorite that I have. So, that's cool. I'm not doing the magical jump cut for this, because I'm still going. I'm now moving over to my GameCube and Wii games, which are both 1. Now, I bought this you may have seen in an earlier video of mine, when I unboxed the Black Friday I don't fucking know what I did, but I also got this game, Now I got this the last game I have put in my collection, and I don't know precisely the worth, but I always seen it around the $20 on the Dutch version of eBay, being Marktplaats, but whatever. So I bought this for $5, and I saved around $15 for it. So that's cool. I also have Disney Pixar Ratatouille. This is also a great segue into my PlayStation 2 collection. Now, this is one of my two biggest collections that I have. So I won't be mentioning everything. I will be picking a few games that I got at a certain point or at a certain moment, because Disney Pixar's Ratatouille, iToy Play 2, iToy Play 3, iToy Play Sport, FIFA 06 and Formula 1 Racing 05, I don't know how to call it, Madagascar, and Torino 2006. All these games I got when I first got my first PlayStation 2. Which, fun fact, is not a fact. Now, the rest of the games, so like iToy Play, Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, I got at another specific time. These two I got in the Black Friday box. The name is bought for it. I also, and the rest of the games I got were from flea markets. And here is when I got the most worth. Driver isn't really an expensive game, but I got it for $1. So that is, I don't know how many it is. iToy Groove is iToy Groove. Very good investment. I don't know the worth of this one. This is a pretty cool platform that I yet have to play because, like I said, my PlayStation 2 is still in fact. Shrek 2 because of course. And the best deal I've had for the PlayStation 2 games was Sonic Gems collection. Now this I don't know specifically for Japan, but I know at least that the PlayStation 2 version didn't release in America. So the fact that I have this on a PlayStation 2 is actually pretty cool. Although the worth of this game is around $15, I was stellar to get it from a flea market in a pretty good condition. But while we're talking about flea market, here's a row of games / movies that I all got from the flea market. So let's start with the only games that I didn't get with flea market are these two, because I got those from an uncle. But anyways, Bionicle, Shrek 2, SpongeBob, Lights, Camera, Action, Farmers and Friends, Farmers Saves Today, because of course, these are PC games I got from a flea market because nobody wanted them. But I also have a few movies. So, because I got Shrek 2, because of course, and 2 Pokemon movies because nostalgia. Yes, I have nostalgia over 2 movies that came out in whenever it was. Magic Jump Cut. Whoa! Everything is back together. I sure didn't use the power of editing for that on my iPad Air. But now we get into my last console game, with this being the best of infographics version of Driver for the original PlayStation, which I indeed have gotten in the unboxing video for Black Friday that I have mentioned way too many times now. But now we're getting into the handheld part. The first and only game that I have for a PSP or a PlayStation handheld is the original Final Fantasy. The remake, that is, because I didn't know when else I got an opportunity to get it. So, hell, I think I made a good investment. But now getting to the 3DS and DS games. Now, except for one last PC game, what I will mention as last, this will be the last that I have to cover. So I'll begin with the first three that remain on the top shelf. This being the second best game ever made, Inazuma 11 free. I don't really know how many people like the Inazuma 11 games and how many people do not, but I like this game because it's a different kind of RPG that I really like. I also got New Super Mario Bros. 2 because that's what every child with a rotting brain has. Yep, this is going on. So again, because that will make it easier to rearrange everything and make a cool jump cut. Why am I explaining this to a camera? Anyways, now I have a lot of Pokemon games. Now, so I'll be explaining each one. Pokemon X and I were the first Pokemon games I have physically owned. And so I asked this one for my birthday. And I'll say it right now, I do have fond memories of it, but it's far from my favorite. But I also got Pokemon X from a family, which I let my brother play because he didn't have any copies of the game. Isn't that very nice? Now we have a game I never want to play because it didn't. So I really prefer the original over the remakes. I don't know, who cares? And then we have the latest 3DS games, or I'll say the latest good Pokemon games, Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Ultra Sun. Now, I didn't really want to play this game again or restart a new save file after I got Ultra Sun, because there really isn't. I didn't really have any motivation to do so. But Ultra Sun, however, is, while it's in many points, what I will say now, the story it's worse than the original, it still has a good amount of upgrades to get it off the original, and what is it, like $6 more? Buy it. Now we have Skyline and Swap Force. Don't worry, I throw that out the window right now. That wasn't really. Now, Sonic Lost World. Yep. Super Mario 3D Land, after a while, also known as one of the saviors for the 3DS when it began, and I enjoyed playing through this game, but I didn't really have the motivation to get back to this one either. And that's a problem I have with many of the Pokemon games, actually. Now, because it's just a Fallen, I do own a Steelbook of Omega Ruby, where I usually store the games into that I didn't have the case for. So I'll go over that right now, actually. So I don't have the case for this, but Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, while 2.8 exists, this is and I don't have a PlayStation 4, but this is still a fun game for me to go back to because I really enjoy this one. Much over Recoded, that's Kingdom Hearts 1 again. Now, other games I have are Planet Rescue Ocean Patrol, I don't know. Project Rub, I also don't know anything about this game except that it was a launch title. And while it would be cool to have an original, thankfully it didn't broke, but I do have Pokemon Soul Silver, as you can see, but the thing is with this one is that it's fake. You see this SD card, this is technically a sort of flash card, or however it's called, and I don't really and it's one of the. I really want an original one but they're so expensive. I don't think I need to tell you what my budget is. Now we have Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. I don't own a Wii U because I do have a sort of life, but this really isn't a bad version of Smash 4, and also it's my first Smash game, and I really enjoyed it. Too bad Ultimate exists, right? Now, the only 3DS game I didn't have talk about yet because I didn't get to it is Tomodachi Life. Now, with Animal Crossing New Horizons, coming out, and I don't have a budget, but so I revisited this game not too long ago, and I really enjoyed what I could do. But however, it gets really still after a week, like many people say. Now, there are a few DS games that I have left. Dr. Kagashima's Brain Training is a game I played a few times and never again. This also is very irritating because it came in an American NTSC case. While I don't have to let you see, I'm still going to show you. These games came just in this kind of case. So these kind of things really hate consistency, don't they? But while I'm playing this game off the side, Mario Kart DS is probably, even though Sonic Gems Collection is my favorite, was my favorite buy from a flea market, this is my favorite buy of all time. Because I got Mario Kart DS for around what it had, around 20-25 bucks. Plus an extra VSI, a pink one. This is really funny to me because I don't know if the owner of these, or the parents of the one that own them, didn't really think from, oh hey, I want the worth, because I don't know if he thought these two fins were worth 20 bucks, that the DS was worth 20 bucks, or the Mario Kart was worth 20 bucks. Spoilers, they are more worth than 20 bucks. But then we get to my favorite game in my collection, House of the Dead for the second as a second PC game, because I really found it funny and found it in the flea market. And this is also a CD sized case. I found it very funny, but I do have some music here, but they're all in Dutch, so shut up. And before I get to my one favorite, I will mention I do have a lot of Game Boy games in here that I will show off right now. Now the only ones I won't show off is the fact version of Pokemon Leaf Green, which is in this case, and in the recoded case there is a cartridge for Chain of Memories, which I will say now I really like a lot more than other people will. But I will say I have two Game Boy cartridges that have fallen, but I have Pokemon Red and Pokemon Silver. I have the original Tetris, because everyone has Tetris, and Metroid 2 Return of Samus. I also have Wario Land 3 that I really enjoyed but when I eventually stopped playing it, I never had the urge to play it again. My favorite genre are RPGs, so I will get all of these forward now. The Game Boy RPGs that I own, that I had in the list already, are Mega Man Battle Network 2, Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge, Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and Golden Sun. And I have played each of these and had much fun with them, but at a certain point I got stuck and I didn't know where to go. But I have also quite a few weird games like Tomb Raider Legend, Cars, and Doom 2. I didn't play it, but because of Doom Eternal, I really want to now. So maybe expect a joke like let's play of that one. But my favorite game, and this is being serious, my third favorite game is Pokemon Black version. Now, this is mainly because of nostalgia. I really enjoy this game. I got it at a certain moment for 25 bucks, and then the price went up with 10, 20 bucks. So eventually I just was happy when I bought it at that moment, because I had to spend double the digits because I bought it way too soon. I mean, way too late. But those are my games. I also have this fin here, under here. Now it has so many scratches because this eventually was, what's the word again? Second hand, I don't know. Because I have a Legend of Zelda Game Boy SP, which now contains Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls. I have so many nostalgic memories of this film. I really love it, but I don't really have anything else to talk about except maybe all my DS consoles. I mentioned this one. This is the one I'm currently playing, the original black one. I got it from my grandma when my original got defect, and believe me, I cried a lot. Also, I have a DS Lite, which I don't know if that is supposed to do that so quickly, but the only thing that is left working on the DS Lite is just this, the Game Boy Advance slot. The DS is now defect. The only thing I still have worth mentioning is an Silver Eye toy, but now that I'm done talking, that is every game room related thing I have that I can play and do. I also have 2 Kingdom Hearts Funko Pops because of course I do, and a lot of Pringles, and this fantastic thing. Listen, there's a great story behind this. So I was just testing to go around many different things. I eventually got into media and computers and everything, but I eventually I was really interested in Persona 5, even though I still didn't have a PlayStation 4. And then I just took a look at. I sent this to the teacher. He lasered it out on a piece of wood, and it came out really fucking nice. And it was more because all the other girls, you were just irritating with all their selfies of the friends. So, why doesn't that mine look so good? Well, because you suck.